Yeah, I won't be using that one.
Okay. I'm
I
good.
still can't get over baby
I-
back. Hoo-ha.
Yeah, he's gotten multiple weird looks for that one. Hello, Twitch chat.
Hi, Dad.
Hello.
So, before we get started, I have a quick couple announcements. One, tonight we will be ending as close to 11 p.m. as possible because I have to be up very early tomorrow morning due to second announcement. As all of you are aware, and I'm going to let the Twitch chats know, my grandfather passed away on Sunday, and I am very upset. So I am only asking for a little bit of patience, a little bit of, if I seem out of it, that's why. On that note, I would like to say a very quick moment of silence. Cheers, Pop.
Cheers, cheers.
Cheers.
And with that all aside, on a much happier note, this is our 100th episode of Search for the Scepter.
Woo!
It's still happening.
This is my
So-
42nd episode of being here.
42 is the answer to all questions, and it's 42% the way to 100, so therefore I'm saying that it counts. With that having been said, I have prepared something. I would like all of you to roll a D100.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
I don't have that. I'll show you, though,
I
homie.
got an 80.
80, okay.
Oh, homie.
Matt, do you think I don't notice you casually dangling your paw like you never do towards my food? She's like slowly reaching closer and closer with just gravity.
I have to re-roll because I rolled 104.
Give her some chicken.
No, that's just 4.
I'm not giving her chicken.
Should I
Jenny.
roll
It's
my
gonna
actual
blow us out.
D100?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
I do not have a 100-sided
how
die, but I
heavy
have
is
a.
that thing.
It's like a jawbreaker.
It's just got a lot.
Bobsy
Of
has one made of pure
Yeah,
brass.
if you throw it at
That's
someone.
insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's hit me with it before.
When
Glad
hard.
that-
attacking people who play D&D, we have projectiles.
On the D100, I got an 11.
11.
My
Roll,
home
bitch.
defense consists of my floor being covered in sharp D4s.
I got a 60.
I was gonna say, you could like Home Alone them with your D4s.
All right, going up. So starting from the 4, Cryotier, as you come out of your vision, which we will come, I'm going to come back to the recap in a moment. You have a sharp pain in your side. You're, for some reason, you're now just bleeding. Like you're not. It doesn't take any damage, but you are now just bleeding for the rest of the episode.
Oh, I've been impaled.
Is
far.
he
This is a-
like? Is he just bleeding from like no wound?
No, it's just like from
His eyes?
under his chest plate. I should say this. Sorry, like under
There's
his
just
left
blood
side, like
seeping.
just like right below the ribs. There's just blood, just like not enough to be concerning, at least a concerning amount, but enough to be like, what the fuck?
Oh,
You like
I
it-
must have scraped myself.
You know when you wake up with a random bruise?
Yeah.
That, but with blood.
Okay. Well,
Raven Queen upsetting
I
you.
will.
We'll take it
I
to
will
you.
argue that bleeding without any wound is concerning no matter what. But
I
you know.
agree with you.
Whatever, loser.
Whatevs, man.
Is he
Whatever,
sweating
nurse.
blood?
Whatever, doctor.
No, he's not. He doesn't have Ebola. He's not sweating blood.
That would be very concerning.
That would be awful.
Well,
for
I've
an-
got fantasy
Imagine-
Ebola, everyone.
Yeah, imagine if that's the turn this campaign took.
Ooh, what roll?
Fantasy
for-
Ebola? I'm sorry. That was pretty good.
It was
Imagine
pretty
writing somebody out of a campaign. They died of dysentery.
good. For an 11, every time you go to strum a note for the remainder of the session, two of, like, you know how a chord is 3 notes?
Mm.
Yeah.
One of those notes is just awkwardly flat every time.
Okay. Oh, so we're playing jazz. All right.
Thanks.
Let's go. Improvisational.
This is gonna.
Hi, Sam.
This is gonna drive Saffron wild.
It's The whole time he's just trying to tune. He's like, the fuck happened?
What the fuck? Ah!
It's gonna drive you wild, but then everybody in the audience is gonna be like, "Wow, this is great," and then
Oh,
you're
he's
just
so good.
screaming
You don't
inside.
understand. I'm fucking killing myself.
He's doing that thing. Like,
Yeah, man,
does your cat
you're
ever,
killing
like,
it.
for no reason have their ears just like slightly a little flat, and then it just like flicks one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For a 60, Rachel, excuse me, seeing Cryotear come out of his vision, you sense in like an ambient divine presence that has pervaded the space, and now you have functionally advantage on perception checks, as there is now like a golden aura that just kind of highlights things of importance.
Oh, she got the good luck number.
Oh, she got the looking around.
50 and up was good, 49 and
Oh.
below was bad.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Or at least
The person with
Not-
crazy perception
unfortunate.
just has even better perception.
basically you're the most perceptive thing on the planet right now.
You're a
With
living microscope.
already
with an
was.
80, Jenny,
Mm?
you always experience essentially a wild magic torrent inside of your chest, right?
Mm-hmm.
It
That I
is
forget to roll for.
all the
time.
For the remainder of this session, with an 80, you have complete control over it.
Wee.
Okay. Like,
it-
I
And
can
that
just...
And that
If I-
includes
Sorry.
every
go ahead.
spell you can choose to use a wild magic. And every fourth time you can choose to use the spell list that I gave you.
The spell list, you... What?
The improved wild magic.
Where... When... Oh... I don't know where that is.
Honestly, I can probably send it to you. You sent it to me.
I think I pinned it at some point in the last 2 years and 10 months. What is it? For the other 3 times? Do I
Just
use...
just a regular wild magic table.
Okay, like the one on Wiki.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. With that all aside,
Hey,
enjoy
I
your little.
rolled.
Hmm?
I rolled. I didn't give you a number.
Yeah, you did. You said a 4.
Yeah, but I re-rolled because it looked weird.
Too bad.
I
No,
got a
you're just
69.
bleeding.
From now until the end of the session, you are constantly experiencing a 69 on top of the bleeding. Good luck with that.
Cryotear is
Oh
on
my
blood.
god.
So,
Oh my god.
with that having
Could
been
you
said,
imagine?
Every 5 footsteps, he just goes, "Oh,
oh,
Somebody smell like gooch in here.
They're having sex with a ghost.
I want everyone to
a spooky
collectively
dookie.
smack me one by one if I ever make that noise ever again. Cool?
Okay.
Cool.
I'll let you
All
do
right.
it.
make any noise?" Got it.
Yeah, basically.
I'll let you
Smack.
do it.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Last time on Search for the Scepter,
Wee woo.
our guest starring Severin led you all to an infirmary where they said that they knew of a gnomish nurse who would be able to help you with your lack of ability going forward for the rest of the day, we shall say. And so you went, and so you found, in the loving care of a woman whose name I cannot for the life of me remember right now.
I didn't write it down.
No.
Oh, Gilda?
Yeah, Gilda.
Let's fucking go.
Gilda Short something. Shorthand, I believe?
Short foot.
Whatever. Shortfoot.
Justice for Gilda. Put some respect on my nurse's name.
That she had prepared a series of concoctions that she called angelic slumber that would put you all to sleep for 5 minutes, and you would wake up with the effects of a long rest. 3 of you took it instantly, namely Cryotear, Kev, and... Oh, right, Cryotear, you didn't take yours. Kev and Saffron took theirs immediately. Cryotear stole 3 more. Mischief, I believe you stole 2 more of your own.
There's
One?
at least
Just
one, yeah. I'll take
Okay.
a second one.
And when you took yours, a group of guards came in and started interrogating Saffron. The one at the front, after having been persuaded as such, left a very telling phrase on his way out that Saffron picked up as the code of the Harpers. And off you went into the adjacent armory and what was that, like a training ground.
Mm-hmm.
Raiding the armory, you all got varying means of protection, as well as a pair of legendary throwing knives that we definitely didn't forget to make.
No, I'm not working on them
Never.
right now.
And finally, Chowski decided that Cryotear would commune with the Raven Queen one last time, whose voice started a whisper, grew to a raging inferno at the atrocities and desecration that had befallen her once beautiful temple, before fading back out on a simple phrase.
Oh my god.
You travel with one who helped the desecration, kill them, and when
Oh,
asked
Steiner,
to,
thank you so much for
she
the
ended
raid.
with
Hello.
simply, Sovereign. And that's where we pick up.
Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome
Well, that
to the
was
stream.
loud.
I apologize for being low energy, but we just did the recap, so
I
we're just
forgot
getting
about
started
that
on the
little
session.
ultimatum.
Fred, hello, welcome.
As you come out of your vision,
Reject your god, loser.
Yeah.
Sovereign
Can dab out of here.
stands next to you and is like, what did she say?
Sovereign said that?
Yeah. He's standing directly next to you, kind of like looking in inquisitively and amicably.
I have permission to burn this place to the ground if it gets us out of here in one piece. Everything that's living in our way on the way out, they won't be.
I certainly won't stand in your way for that. And from the side of the room, you hear a really loud cracking of muscles and like a very tight back as you look
Rude.
over and you see Yandy's getting her malnourished body into a leather harness and say, "Yep, yeah, we're gonna have some fun with
There we
target
go.
practice."
Oh my god. Can I not have technical difficulties right now?
I'm still looking for this fucking improved.
I should have it, Jen. 1 second.
Sorry, I like.
You're
don't
good.
know.
She proceeds to do a quick training montage a la
There we go.
Wii
Final
Sports
fucking
Resort
I was just trying to
Archery.
shout you out. Thank you for the raid.
And gains all of her levels.
I just wanted to say
I
what a
think
great job you've been doing with your
Saffron sees
podcast. That works here.
Cryotear
Pretty big deal in my office. Oh, that's awesome.
talking about his,
Oh my god, that's
plan for the-
fantastic,
for the
Sam. Thank
place.
you so much.
and he's like, yes, I remember one handsome woman in particular. She threw me
That
down the stairs
literally-
in a way I did not
That
like.
literally makes me so happy.
I wish for her to die as well, specifically.
Oh, should we busting this place up? Fuck
Uh,
yeah.
Yes, I think we are going to leave it in a worse shape than when we found it. Considerably.
Sweet.
Hey, Kev.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Smash.
Oh, we can probably do better than Fireball. I think. I hope.
You know, it'd be really good to have Zodak's final explosion again. That'd be great.
Imagine.
That makes
Just
me
kill your character in the process.
Again.
Again!
Play some Nickelback. What we were talking, I think, last week about a big cannon.
Yes, the cannon. It is inside the hollowed out mountain.
So,
We fucks the mountain.
well, remember what we were talking about with the what is it? The ore? What was it? I'm sorry, I'm just blanking on last week.
It's all good. The cannonballs.
Yeah, the
There's-
cannonballs. If we just follow them or get in with them and just take whatever transport means that they use to get into the mountain, then we should just be able to do that. Remember, it's also it's directly below us.
Yes. I know where they're made is directly below us. Where they're how they're transported is beyond me. But it stands to reason that if we go where they're made, we can find out.
That makes sense.
Is everyone in agreement?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Sorry, I was me myself was distracted. We're gonna go get bombs, cannons.
At least the means of blowing one up.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Sam, no Christmas.
Grinch.
I fucking hate Christmas. Beyond the point.
I kind of dislike Chris.
Is everyone else in agreement? Shall we get going, or is there anything else that you would like to do?
I'm just gonna make a general announcement to the group. One last quick thing before we head out. If you see somebody near you that isn't part of this group, and they're alive, fix it
I mean,
by any means necessary.
Okay, but we can't just go around killing people left and right, or we'll raise suspicion more so than we already have.
Yeah, kind of can leave that.
Not
to the
with that
cannon.
attitude. We could, but if anybody starts giving you trouble and you find yourself in the position to take care of said issue without raising suspicion anymore, I highly advise doing it.
Sure. I mean, yes, makes sense, but we can't really be leaving a breadcrumb trail of bodies, or we'll have arrows pointing directly to us.
Wait, why
Fair.
are we just leaving again?
Because Saloon is in danger, and the Raven Queen is also in danger, and
Oh God, shit. Okay.
And also, there's a woman who threw me down the stairs.
Yeah, fuck her, man.
That's what I'm saying. No one seems to catch on to that.
I'm
really
just
pissed about
imagining
that.
Kev being like, "Oh, fucking gods," and then here they'd be like, "Yeah, I'm through hands."
I'll push her down the
Fine,
stairs.
we're gonna find this bitch.
Right.
yes, so just, I'm sorry for Rachel's poor foggy mind right now. We're going to the place where the ammunition for this giant cannon is made,
Yes.
and we're going to try and do something to the ammunition, or we're just trying to go to the cannon.
Your pick.
Well, I mean, that's not necessarily a question to you. That's a question to everybody.
Well, with the ends of blowing up the place with its own cannon, or just collect
Yeah.
a bunch of shells and set them all off, or what?
Well, what kind of cannon is it? Is it like a cannonball where it doesn't actually do anything itself? It's more
Right.
about impact, or is it like a bomb?
Is that a question
Yeah,
for me, or okay?
sure.
We don't know. Only really Visalin and Kolvar himself are allowed in there.
Okay, so
And presumably breaks, now that I think about it, given the fact that he'd probably be designing the damn thing.
Well, there we go. Yeah, so first step would be to get down there and then assess what the situation is. If they can be blown up, then we just destroy the lab with maybe a fuse with time to leave. And if not, then we get to the cannon, because that's really what needs to be destroyed.
And remind me why we need to destroy the cannon in the first place.
Well, the cannon is... Well, I guess we don't need to destroy the cannon, but we need to destroy... There's something happening here. The reason why this thing is shaped like a... Well, the ethereal shield is whatever, shaped like a bottle, is because I'm assuming the moon is going to align with the hole at the top, and they're going to shoot whatever through the hole. Thank you for the sub.
They're going to blow up the moon?
They're trying to destroy Selûne, and Selûne is the god of the moon, so destroy the moon, destroy Selûne.
I see. Perhaps we cover up the hole in the ceiling.
That could work, but we don't necessarily know what the shield is made out of. I could certainly get into the ethereal plane, but I don't know if I'd be able to do anything about it.
Wait. I could reverse gravity on the cannon.
And
Oh my
wait,
God,
do what with
wait.
that?
Drop it from 100 feet. Maybe
You just
could
want to
break
drop
it.
the cannon? You
Well,
just
the-
want to lift the
you would-
cannon and then drop it?
You would have to cast it on the ammunition after it fires, which I suppose would then reverse the shot
Wait,
back
are we
at
trying to
itself.
use the cannon, or are we trying to break the cannon?
That's what we need to
That's up to you.
clarify. We're trying to use... The original thought, as of last week, was to use the cannon to destroy the Citadel of the Raven. By means of aiming it. One thing that I don't know if we considered is that it's in a mountain, unless we're just blowing it through the mountain. Also, this cannon is outside the wall, which is why we're trying to use whatever means of transporting the ammunition that they have below to the cannon, because obviously it gets through the wall somehow. Like, right now we're also kind of trapped in a force field. We can't really actually leave this place until we get rid of it. Isn't that true, Mochi?
Correct.
Yeah.
Mm.
So we can't just leave until that gets destroyed or whatever.
I mean, if it's on the side of a cliff, we could always drop it off. Like, we could find a way to make it fall off a cliff.
Well, I don't know if the cannon can fall. I think it's, like, in the mountain. It would be the ammunition that it shoots. Because if you reverse gravity on that, that goes down, that goes...
I mean, yeah, I can do it
So-
in a 50-foot radius.
So we sabotage the cannon, find the ammunition if it's explosive, rig it to explode, and disable the force field, no?
We're still
I
missing
think that
something.
could work.
We're still missing something because
Potentially.
we are.
Oh,
Okay.
push that woman down the stairs.
Push the woman down the stairs.
Are we okay? Are we or are we not trying to use the cannon to destroy the Citadel? We have permission of the Raven Queen to do so. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Is the cannon necessary to destroy the citadel?
Maybe one way to do it all in one shot.
Plus,
That
while it
sounds
may not be
fun.
necessarily it'd be cool.
Yeah, it's not
It'd be
necessary,
really
but
cool.
I mean,
don't necessarily care about
about what?
like destroying the whole place, but what else?
How do we,
That's what we gotta do.
How do we secure our escape if we destroy the citadel with the cannon?
Well, I mean, I suppose consider this because we're also, Melbourne also said that the crystal is something that needs to be dismantled or something. Wasn't that true?
Oh yeah. Oh shit, Melbourne. I can actually fucking
I'm
send
daddy.
So
to him.
Raven Queen wants all of the people in this citadel destroyed. Everyone who, she looks to Criteria. Everyone who took over this place.
Everyone who took over and desecrated this place.
Gotcha. So
He says with an uneasy look on his face.
I would like to do a perception roll on that.
Sure. I think it would be more insight, but
Okay.
Perception to notice it.
Sure.
I think
And
with your passive as high as it is, you would already get it. But like, if
I
you
mean,
want
yeah,
to,
sure. My passive insight is a 22.
That's what I'm saying.
I just want to use my fun little ability that I got for rolling more than 100.
Can I attempt to deceive?
That would be what you're doing.
No, because you specifically noted that it was on your face, and you're not actively trying to deceive anyone right now.
That's a fair point.
After this, I do think I'm gonna go send to Time Daddy.
It is a 24, technically.
20. Yes,
For-
you would absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
You would notice this uneasy, like, on his face.
Well, let's see what the insight is, huh? Ooh, that's nice.
It's a 57.
No. What is it? 28.
28.
Mm-hmm.
From his face, you would glean that something about that made him what you just asked him made him very uneasy. And as you sit there and scan the room, you start to think about why. What about killing people? The man who literally lives to kill people would make him uneasy.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an intelligence check. Tell me if it's a 10 or higher.
Okay. Well, 13 on the die. Yeah.
Your eyes scan the room, and then they get wide as you realize that your friend must have been here at some point and therefore helped people of Shar.
My eyes only widen a little bit because I think I'm able to keep a poker face.
Yeah.
Can I see if I see the eyes widen for realization?
Sure.
Can I deceive
What should
because
I
I'm
roll?
specifically keeping a poker face?
Yes.
What am I rolling for?
That would be perception.
Okay. 19.
24.
You do not.
I just there's no real pause. I'm just again foggy brained. Okay. Yes. So destroy everyone who's necessary, and that's part of our goal. Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
She didn't say anyone who's necessary. She said everyone involved.
You get some
And
very pointed eyes.
I give a knowing to Mischief. Not, it's much more like I don't want to do it, but I'm telling her that's what she wants me to do.
Are you trying to inform me of this?
Yes.
Okay. So, if we're not hiding things anymore, then her eyes like narrow specifically in like a I know kind of thing. And she restates everyone who's necessary.
I'm gonna try and commune with her one last time when we have time to convey the urgency of the situation.
The situation is urgent.
I know, but the urgency of this the urgency of this very particular situation.
She's just like, I don't know. Because you haven't said anything out loud, and I don't want to cause alarm where there isn't anything necessary. So I would say, the cannonball will fall where it needs to.
For what it's worth, Severin is standing there, looking back and forth between the two of you, completely oblivious. He rolled a 2 for a perception check.
Good.
But
Very good.
what sort is then?
What? This is all great and all. We can debate the necessity to kill whomever we want later, but I think we should get a move on, and maybe we'll find people to kill along the way. But until then, we're just sitting here burning precious daylight hours.
I agree. Down to the ammunition?
Yeah, let's go. I am going to still send to.
Yes, I was about to get back to you, Jen.
Yeah,
Rachel,
no,
I messaged you on Discord.
Oh, look
Also
at that.
Marty.
Marty.
Mart.
Look at them posies.
Ah.
Oh, look at that.
My
Look at
little,
my
Little baby.
Oui.
my little baby Maple was being so cuddly today. She's not usually like that. I was very happy.
Aw. Look at your baby kitty.
So Jenny,
Yes.
Kev, what are you saying to Melbourne with, you said ascending spell?
Yeah, because I can do that, I guess, once per long rest, which I guess
Mm-hmm.
I
You've
now
just
have.
had one.
Yep.
Yay. What am I telling? Let me try to summarize. Bird God said we need to kill kill everybody. We're gonna go get bombs.
Bird
don't know.
God?
Bird God.
Oh, Jesus.
I think I think there's the other god involved as well.
Sure.
No, I was
She
thinking about
is.
Michelle.
Jenna's always about to unleash hell.
Salute.
Yeah, Kevin fucking
Fair.
What else is important information? Where are you? You good, bro? Send.
WYD.
As you all, Severin
You
is
up?
the first one to leave the room. I would assume Mischief would follow right after.
Yes.
Followed by Cryoteer, followed by Saffron. Kev, as you take up the rear of this little train, you send out your spell as you are meandering through halls, and you start to notice, all of you, as you are doing so, that the window curtains have been pulled down, but instead of a normal blackout curtain, they are being replaced with a almost like a blackening curtain, for lack of a better word, where as they pull it down, light goes through, but it turns the ambient sunlight into a black color that shines down onto the room. So it's pretty dark because it's black light, but it is still light. And as you meander through these hallways that have you see ever more, as you get closer to the center of the facility, you see more and more desecrated statues of the Raven Queen. That cryotear, everyone you see, makes you kind of wince. As they are like a couple are smashed onto the ground and replaced with that 2-armed statue of Shar with the daggers pointed up and down, in multiple other poses. And after a minute or so after you send your message, you hear back, Kev, I'm regaining my strength. I did not abandon you. We will be back.
Fucking we? I can't send a thing back, but...
Give them hell.
Oh, fuck yeah. Motivation. Do dad proud.
He's just
Yes.
rallying. Just a little boot and rally.
Surrogate dad approves. I was kind of hoping to save Melbourne coming back for a little bit, but I was like, nah, this is gonna be fun. Do you really think Time Daddy, the guy did you ever watch Ben 10 Ultimate?
Yes.
You know the wizard, or the scientist wizard, who is so old that he went insane and then went further sane because of it?
Yes.
I modeled Time Daddy after him.
That's amazing.
So
He went so insane that he came around the other side and was perfectly balanced.
Completely. Like, the most sane. So, Time Daddy, Melbourne, his whole thing is that he is a neutral force on the planet that only exists to keep the balance. That's why he killed the Black Dragon, if you remember, and then gave it to the Elder Brain. Gave the carcass to the Elder Brain. He exists as a balancing force. So the balance is fucking off right now. So you really think that he was just gonna fuck off entirely and leave you guys to die?
Shit, maybe. He's a maniac.
He's
He's a madman.
Kev had faith.
Should he survive this campaign, he's going to be a central character in my next one that I write.
Yeah, Rave, how's it going?
Nice.
Anyway, with that aside, you are eventually make your way out into the center courtyard.
I forgot what?
All of you to give me respective stealth checks as you step out into a shaded part of this courtyard. The afternoon sun starting to just get behind the mountain that is adjacent to the citadel. It's probably about 3 p.m.
25.
25?
I got a 25.
I know. It's
25?
Thursday. It's
Or wait, no, 26,
almost
'cause
Friday.
I got 18 and I got +8.
Let's go.
Dirty 20.
By the way,
Dirty
I
20?
just want to be
Nat 20.
Natural.
upfront
Alright.
with y'all.
We're snaky.
And then
For good, because I get +0 as a bonus.
I'm a
for
little.
the other two,
I started the stream with like a small panic attack. And I'm kind of
Negative
just
7.
like recovering.
One of them
So
is
would you
Bitch.
believe the paladin?
That's
rolled
why I'm
higher
kind of
than the
like-
ranger by like a significant margin?
Let's go.
Friday's a holiday for you. Oh yay, that's awesome.
Severin comes out, and their plate mail, kind of like jitters with every step. You can tell that they're trying their best to be as quiet as possible, but it's kind of
I
impossible
realize
based on
that
what they're
I should
doing
be rolling
or
at
wearing.
disadvantage right now because
But
of my
they're
armor.
not causing a total ruckus.
But we're not gonna say anything.
Yandy's, on the other hand, is too confident.
Are you okay now though?
Overly confident.
I
In
am
the darkness of a shaded area, she is invisible.
like
completely, utterly unseen.
On a scale of
But you
like
still
1 to
hear-
10, like a 7.
Like a crash of a of like a the shield hitting the ground and like a bunch of boxes landing on top of it as everyone in the
Hey, it's
courtroom
fine.
or courtyard currently, there's about 15 people,
Just a
looks
weird
over
spot
and
right
they
now.
see
Mentally,
a
it's weird. I don't
small
know.
uh
I'm okay though.
you know when you're playing a game and you see a bunch of like arm weapon rack.
I made the
and you got a
mistake
shield
the
lining
other
up
day at
against it,
therapy
and a couple
saying
boxes
that I don't remember the
had
last time I had a
fallen
panic
over.
attack.
That was just inconspicuously
I've
up
had
against
2.
the side of a wall.
You know, if you don't feel like you don't have to stream for us. We're only streaming until 11. And talking to you guys helps, so.
As people come, like, looking over, like, what the hell?
I would like to... We're all near each other?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is she behind us?
She snuck out behind, so you guys went straight.
Yeah.
She went to the right. You can't see her because she's currently invisible, but...
Oh, she is invisible.
Yes.
Okay. Well, she can care for herself.
She has for many years.
She can figure it out. I trust her.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
As for the rest of you, you are conspicuously inconspicuous.
You are the fan
Your
club.
collective stealth roll allows you to walk through this broad daylight
Thank you, Rafe.
without so much as a second thought. People look on and they see a figure they haven't really, like, familiar, but, like, different. And they kind of, like, look at them as they pass. But just enough to be inquisitive, not enough to come up to you all.
Yeah, we do have bad bitch energy, so.
Mm.
We're like the cool
You know.
kids in the
Decidedly.
lunchroom.
Yeah.
I wish that I could
They're
be like
like,
the cool
we
kid.
can't talk to them because they're like the only reason we don't know who they are is because they are of the cool variety, and I am not.
It's like the scene when like
so
the
far.
Cullens walk into the lunchroom in Twilight,
Yes.
like in slow motion with the hair.
Yeah.
Glittery.
I have never seen that, so.
Okay,
Oh
well,
my God. It's the best. I love
Me neither.
Twilight.
oh my god.
It's so good. It's so funny. It's like
One
even
really
if you,
One really
it's
made
good
for me.
enough to be
Wasn't really
a
made
good
What team
mindless
were you?
watch, and also a really good
Edward.
hate watch.
Exactly.
What team were you?
Edward.
What's up?
Edward, always Edward.
Always
Yeah.
Edward.
Guys, I'm gonna go grab another drink. I'll be right back.
'Cause
Okay,
Real
The
talk.
other
He's not gonna
guy
drink it. He's just gonna grab it.
is
Cool, we're plotting now.
super creepy. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, right? Jacob is kind of lame.
Jacob is a fucking creep and also a little pushy with, you know, relationship stuff. It's gross.
Shark Boy mean nothing to
Yeah.
you?
Shark Boy means
The shark-
everything to you. Taylor
Shark Boy
Lautner
means
is not
nothing
the
to you?
problem. Jacob, on the other hand.
I just like the
Story
fact
wise, Edward is better. And I mean, it's choosing between two not great options. But
that that's fair.
But
I'm still a fan of the fact that in the behind the scenes stuff when they're showing you like all the green screen stuff
you leave Shark Boy alone.
when
Man,
when
did
Kristen
nothing wrong.
Stewart is petting
How would you bad
Jacob
things to
as a
Carlisle?
wolf's head.
hell
It
yes.
It's
I will
just some
say-
guy in a green suit. So she's just petting some
Yeah,
guy's head.
yeah. I've seen
That's
that.
awesome.
I have seen Eclipse, but I didn't go out of my way for it.
It's really like the first Twilight movie. I feel like at this point is classic in my head. Like it has comfy vibes.
Listen, all the power to you, but like Felper said, it wasn't really made for us.
It was made for everybody.
It was made for everybody.
I also, like, this is adjacent to it, but, like, the paparazzi that surrounded Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart, even as a little kid, made my skin crawl and that left a really sour taste from the movies in my mouth.
It's a good movie. It's a fun movie. Robert
Glad you enjoyed
Pattinson.
Yeah, see, Rave was like, I watched it so much when I was younger, see?
Yeah, I didn't even read the books. Like,
I did read the books, most of them. Not the third one. I stopped halfway because my cousin stole my book, and then I just didn't have the heart to start it over again.
By
Not
the time I was in,
Rave,
I was
I'm not reading that out loud.
By the time I was thinking about reading the books, I had already heard from my friends who were reading the books that Jacob, like, soul bonded to Bella's infant
Muted.
daughter,
I
and then
understand.
was
Shark
like,
Boy and Lava Girl,
yeah,
I
I
love
think
that
I'm
movie,
good.
and I watched that movie a lot.
Yeah, I mean, there's also the simple fact that Twilight reaches all 19 criteria for an abusive relationship, so,
Well, it was written by a Mormon, so...
Did you know, I'm sure you've heard this before, I'm sure I probably told you this before, that 9/11 indirectly inspired 50 Shades of Grey through Twilight?
Yeah. No, it was a fan fiction.
Rachel, did you not know this?
9/11 happened. Gerard Way saw it happen, and to cope with it, started writing music, created MCR. MCR, in turn, Stephanie Meyers listened to the music, wrote Twilight, and the subsequent books, and then whoever the fuck wrote 50 Shades.
That sounds like a conspiracy theory.
No,
it actually
it's proven fact.
Yeah.
50 Shades was basically a Twilight fan fiction.
I mean, that
then switched
slightly
the names.
rewrote and
it
changed
sounds
the
like
names.
but yeah. Also, first off, hi Mitch. Secondly, yeah, he just posted the whole thing in my chat. He created my Stephanie Meyer specifically used MCR's Black Parade album to write Twilight.
Oh my.
And then E.L. James wrote a Twilight fanfic that got published, as we all know, 50 Shades of Grey. There you go.
They're all degenerates.
See, now I want to see if the rabbit hole goes even further and 50 Shades inspired other things.
Okay, say what you will about her, I will agree with you. I think J.K. Rowling was on Ellen, something like that, ironic, and she was asked what was the one book that outsold Harry Potter, and she goes, let me guess, 50 Shades. And she's like, yeah. And then she responded with one of the funniest things I've ever heard a human being say. Imagine if I had made Harry a little bit more creative with his wand.
J.K. Rowling said that?
Yes, and it made me laugh something fierce.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, J.K.
50
Rowling.
Shades inspired by
awful.
sex life AO. Jesus Christ. Why is this conversation devolved? We still haven't gotten to the ammo room.
Listen, if you want better
We're waiting for
smut,
Felpa.
it's about the same kind of thing, but, you know, not borderline rapey. Look up The Boss. Much better written.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's
Big
a
Boss?
bajillion and 10
I'm gonna
better
go
written
heat up a cookie
smut
as we go.
stories than
I could
50
write you
Shades.
better.
Like, I'm just saying, there's like literally a whole smut section in Books A Million and Barnes and Noble that have a bunch of better.
Listen.
Now, there's still some other problematic.
I mean, you're not wrong. I will say, though, as bad as 50 Shades is, nothing else can say that they have an erotic reading by Gilbert Godfrey as a calling card.
You know what's really funny is, so when I was in high school, I was in a college program, so I went to college and I would skip basically all my classes.
Right.
And go play video games in the cafe with a group of friends. And one of the things we would do to pass the time throughout the day before I could say I went to school and then go home was my best friend would sit down in the kind of book portion of the cafe and read 50 Shades aloud to
He inserted his thumb.
to like 5 to 8 people. We had our own little book reading.
One of the most disgusting. This is 50 Shades adjacent, but that reminded me of this. You know how every high school has that one freak that everyone wishes just wasn't there?
Yep.
I won't say her name, but we had this one girl. We were all talking about the horrible film, a Serbian film, which if you don't know what is, please don't look it up. I am asking you nicely.
Why were you talking about it to begin with?
We were talking about how terrible it is. And this girl goes, "Oh yeah, I have it saved on my computer." And then starts playing it in the cafeteria.
What the fuck? That's fucked. That is genuinely fucked.
If that's not, like, we all kind of looked at her like,
you freak.
You know the guy that's literally trying, if it has 2 legs and a pulse and the legs and the pulse aren't necessary, he'd hit that?
Where did Felper go?
That is true. That's a good question.
My chat is like, Felper evaporated.
I know he said he was going to get another drink, but usually it takes him seconds.
He disappeared.
I'm going to text him. 1 second.
Aliens got him. They made a decisive strike.
There he is.
Oh.
There he is.
Jesus Christ.
There's Jason Bourne.
Felper, you good? You got headphones? Hello?
Jason Christ, it's Jesus born.
Did you send a much?
You good? Did you die?
I knew that look. It's oh shit, my cat was there.
I only sort of like half sat on her. Sorry, I went to the bathroom and took my dishes to the kitchen.
We were wondering what happened to you.
Oh, my
Why
bad.
am I
Yeah,
having
I took the
deja
dishes to the
vu right
kitchen.
now?
It's all
I have that
happened
literally every
before.
session. I understand. You good?
Yeah. It's weird.
Okay. So, continuing. As you all meander your way through the courtyard, Severin is walking in such a way that they go straight and they go left and they veer back to the right. They're not going in a straight line. You can gather that they're not trying to be point A to point B as to not raise too much suspicion. They're just wandering aimlessly for a moment to make it so that nobody is watching. And after about 2 to 3 minutes of this, they step up to a familiar door, actually, and usher you all in. You head inside, and you stand in one of the hallways you were in earlier. Kev and Saffron, you would recognize this as where you found the hidden trap door earlier.
Okay.
Where we decided not to go down?
The one that had
Correct.
the big fight at the bottom of it?
Oh. Yep.
It still stands. The entrance to it is now like half closed, relative to the floor. And you hear a little bit of like whirling and clanking going on from down those stairs.
Okay.
Severin walks over and goes, "Quickly, we have to get down here. This is where everything is made."
What's all the clanking?
I don't know. I've never been down there before.
Yep.
At least, not that
Chocolate chip and milk. I just
Okay. Good time.
needed comfort.
Kev, without a second thought.
I think Saffron stands at the top of the steps and kind of goes like, sort of like sniffing.
Do you want to give me a perception check?
Oh yeah, sure.
That's a great idea. I'll also take a perception check.
Certainly. Go ahead.
I mean, If I may, I think I am actually gonna sniff if that's cool. I'd like to make
Yeah.
my perception check olfactory.
That's totally fine. There's 1,000. I'm shocked that nobody's done it before. If I'm being honest with
God
you.
damn it. Well,
Oh, well,
rolled
I
a
have
one.
I have a whole thing with perception checks with Kev.
These lapis dice suck. I rolled a 1.
27.
What? 27. Saffron, you
Yeah. Oh well, I mean,
You smell
5.
cookies.
close. You. What is that? Wonderful smell. And your cat-like brain is shifted for a moment to the smell of a freshly cooked tuna
Oh,
that is
Yum.
being served in a room a couple floors over, or a couple doors over. Whereas Mischief,
Yes.
are you listening or are you also smelling?
I'm listening.
Okay.
I mean, I suppose it could be both, but
with a 27, so this is a staircase going down and to the left, so you can't see beyond it, but you can hear clanking, almost like a hammer hitting an anvil. And you make out through this cacophonous noise, this whirling almost sounds like something is being charged. You hear like a just almost like rhythmic every few seconds.
sounds just like tuna.
real fast, Sam asked if we complimented Felper on his shirt tonight, to which I said no, so I like your shirt.
Oh,
I
thanks.
also-
I
complimented
realized
my
that,
hair.
but people were talking. I do like got the D&D on.
It's a good
Hey.
shirt.
Jenny, now we just need to get you to wear your Dungeons and Dragons and drive-ins and dives.
I wear it.
Oh, I want that one.
I just don't wear it on.
You always have
stream.
a sweater.
I'm always sweatered up.
always
Freeze dried.
sweated.
What? Ray? What? Freeze dried
It's
Skittles.
Jenny's life is sweaters. I would be kind of
Yeah.
disappointed if she wore anything else.
I'm always shorts and sweaters.
Okay.
But
Hearing all
wait,
this.
that's true. Why? Why do you do that? Sorry.
No, it's okay. Hearing all this stuff downstairs, Mischief is like, she explains that she's like, I hear like a charging sound and a clanking. I imagine that's the assembly.
That's ridiculous. Tuna doesn't clank or charge.
What? Tuna.
Tuna. Give it a big whiff. Tell me that doesn't smell like the ocean.
Wait, do I
It does,
smell
in fact,
tuna?
not smell like the ocean.
No.
You do smell.
It smells like
you do
chemicals and gunpowder.
There's no chemicals in fish.
I will actually note two things. With a 27, one, you specifically do not hear any movement, any like walking or anything.
Okay.
And two, you also don't smell the sulfur that you'd expect of gunpowder.
Oh. Interesting. All right, just kidding. Not gunpowder. Either way, doesn't smell like fish. But there's nobody down there. There's no people. It sounds like no walking. Look to Sovereign. No people.
Right now, probably not. As far as I know, this place is all animated, automated.
Okay.
Can I send my little chameleon yonder?
Oh yeah.
You
Get
certainly
it.
may. As you do that, Severin will very quickly look at Mischief and say, "Ellie, please, after you."
I begin to walk, but then I see Kev's little chameleon.
Yeah, I mean, those two things can happen simultaneously. I just wanted to.
Sure.
make a
I mean,
note.
are you gonna send the chameleon down to like check things out first?
Yeah.
I
It's
go.
got like 20 feet.
And I.
Watching this slow guy. Like, does he go faster?
Miss say that he moves at a normal speed, like a normal walking speed.
He kind of, yeah.
World's
I like to
fastest
think.
chameleon.
Oh no, I like the idea that he does like his little chameleon thing, but then he kind of like poofs out and then poofs back in,
Yeah.
like
Absolutely.
at
The
a
whole
normal speed.
I specifically noted that you could materialize him anywhere within 20 feet of yourself, so you could just have him right there.
Yep. So he's gonna go and check it out for me.
Check it out.
So,
check it out.
Check it out. 20 feet down is exactly to the landing that that stops before it curves down to the left. So this little shimmering chameleon pops into existence, eyes darting in whatever which direction.
Getting the whole landscape. Yep.
I assume you switch your vision to his.
Can
Theirs.
I do that?
You absolutely can.
All right. Yeah, I do that.
Okay. Before you stands a sprawling workshop with all manner of arcane machinery churning out on a conveyor belt system that meanders its way, like it starts in the back left corner to where you are, goes out, up, along the ceiling, wrapping around several times before stopping, going straight down, going back towards you, and then wrapping around the rest of the room, stopping almost where it began.
Interesting.
No people, but you do see arcane electricity and almost like give me a perception check. Specific, you can use your own stats, but you're only Kev because you're the one looking right now.
That was kind of a poopy roll.
It happened.
11.
11. You see, like, every few seconds, like, there is a bolt of electricity that just kind of across the room between two of the machines that like, they're not in the doorway, but they're near it. Like, they're about 10 feet in, and this is about 50 feet long. So, almost making, like, a pseudo trap, if you will.
Ooh, Sam, I've done that before with the Hershey Kiss.
In between?
Yes, there it is every 10
I usually
seconds
just
or
do
so,
coffee mate French vanilla
observe
though.
it just shooting across. But along
That
the
is
conveyor belt,
my sweetener.
you see what start off as inert iron balls in the back left corner where I described, and as they continue on, they almost gain like a shimmering blue effect before they get before rolling down. And as they reach the end, they go through varying machines along this helix-like structure of conveyor belts before they reach the end, and they hit a machine and fall straight through it. Like, almost like they're physically just dropping out of matter. Like, they're just phasing right through it.
Like
onto,
a teleporter.
Like a different-looking conveyor belt. It's still a conveyor belt from what you can see, but there's just something different about it. And then they're carried on before being deposited into a much larger vat of these balls. Back towards the start. Balls.
Vat of balls.
Big
lot of
How
metal
big
balls.
is this room?
50 feet long by 30 feet wide.
Okay. So I could reverse gravity this whole fucking room.
Oh, he's there, chameleon.
If you so chose, let's see if that's necessary first.
I mean, it's been the spell I looked at first tonight, and now I want to use it.
I want to use it.
What a great reason.
Honestly, you don't understand how much that determines what I do in a session.
I'm just imagining like Jenny / Kev, both sitting there like, how am I gonna cause chaos today?
Yeah, I find a spell that I'm like, huh, that sounds fun, and then I find a way to use it.
Jenny, that's like one of those people in the parks that's like, hey, give me a word, and then a stranger gives them a word, and then they like write a song randomly with like their piano that they have set up in a park for some reason, and then somehow throw that word in there. That's what that feels
I
like
love
to
when
me.
they do that.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing before I let you guys go, through your chameleon eyes, your special chameleon eyes, you
My
notice to the right side of the room,
Mm.
there is a desk with a perpendicular to it, a rack of scrolls.
Cool.
Rave, thank you for the lurk.
I relay what I've seen to the group.
Just vibing. Everyone just vibing.
Okay. What are you all doing?
Well, go down there. Seems safe.
Yeah, we got 10 seconds after one little bolt to like get out and get to the sides, I guess.
Well, what are you talking about?
Well, I relayed all the information.
Oh,
There's
my bad.
lightning thing. It like strikes every 10 seconds. Could be bad.
Well, if we get hit by it, but I mean,
Yeah,
does that go across the entire room? No, yeah.
No, just between the two machines.
Oh, okay. Whoops.
Okay. Yeah,
no, we're Gucci.
They make
head down.
They make a pseudo archway, like to get there's a center area where all of the machinery is, and to enter that space, you need to go through that archway, which means you have to go past that lightning bolt.
It's 10 seconds. We're
right.
good.
Yeah.
That's like at least 2 rounds. And I can go 60 feet in 2 rounds. So I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start to go down the stairs. Follow Kev.
Yeah, Kev just beelines and talks as he walks.
Do you pick up your chameleon on the way?
Yeah, of course.
Pick up the chameleon.
His name today is Fred.
Pick up the chameleon.
And for eels, never meant to make your daughter cry. I am several fish and not a guy.
Okay, so are we going down there? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll start to. Yeah, I think Saffron's like. He's gonna like start sniffing around and try and find like any beakers with water or some sort of clear liquid and just like look for that pieces of tuna.
I was really hoping there'd be tuna.
I'm telling you, it's here somewhere.
I've never had tuna.
I've never been wrong. You've never had. Oh, get in.
So, you guys all enter into this laboratory space. What are you doing?
We are looking for the means of, well, I guess we're looking for how these things are made, I guess, and then how they get from this place to the cannon?
Well, what are these things that are being made? Are we assuming
Cannibals.
that it's the? Okay, sorry.
Eric, what's up? First time here,
I
welcome.
did say like they're.
You mean first
they're
time here
starting off as
during
inert
like the D&D stream?
iron balls, and then through the process of going through this, something about them is changing intrinsically.
Could I make a like an Arcana check?
Here in general?
Absolutely.
Oh, interesting. You just don't have a... Oops, sorry. You don't have a first time chatting
Let me
thingy.
ask before you give me the total for that roll. What specifically are you investigating
Welcome.
with Arcana?
Hi, my name is Rachel. Dora's Rose.
The fact that they
We're on
start
episode
out as
session
inert
42
cannonballs, and
of
then
the
by the
D&D
end
campaign.
they're charged with whatever arcane electricity. I guess I want to know what the nature of the charge is.
Okay.
How do I describe what we're trying to do? We're trying to destroy
I assume
Citadel
it's the
the Raven.
bolt going from machine to machine that is the same as the essence, the arcane essence in the finished cannonball, right?
We'll find out.
Okay. Arcana is a plus 12, 23.
23. Firstly, before I give you
I've
the
been here
answer,
before.
you
were here about a month ago.
Are you all entering the center space, or are you walking around the perimeter? Because they're between the wall and the machine in the center area.
I think you came in a raid.
Like,
were
between
you
the wall and the
watching
machine, there's about 5 feet of space
Old
to walk
Skeleton?
around. Walk around the solid perimeter. So, for example, to get to the back where the finished cannonballs are coming out, you could walk the entire perimeter of the room.
I guess I would probably start on the edge and sort of look in. rather than just go right
thought
to
I
the middle of
recognized
it.
your name,
I'm trying to
that's
take
why.
in the whole process.
So, the reason why I asked this is being farther away means that it's inherently a larger DC because you're not up close examining it.
Okay.
But yeah, we're about to fuck up this
Then
citadel.
if it's further away,
it's gonna be
but
baller.
I can see at the beginning of the process it's a regular old
I
cannonball.
know what
and
I
at
can
the
do
end,
to help here. Boop, boop.
It's a magical cannonball. So I'm
Sorry, I have
gonna
an
go to the
audition
end,
tomorrow, so I have to paint my nails.
looking around while I go and try and figure out what
Beep, beep.
kind of magic is in them.
Okay.
So, but I'll take my time getting to the back. So if other people make checks, then
Excellent. So if anybody else does anything, I'm going to say if and when that happens relative to this. So Velper, just because you were first
My
doesn't mean
nails
that
all
this happens
freaking broke, which is
sequentially.
the worst time to have my nails.
As you get to the
shitty.
end, you're examining these balls as they're like coming off the conveyor belt and dropping into this vat, right?
Mhm.
And there's just you see the magical aura coming off of them. It's almost like they don't exist in this plane of reality. It's almost like something about them has changed, that they exist in here only metaphysically.
Sam, you're so
You
sweet.
can see them, but reaching out to touch them is phasing through reality.
They look like they're going ethereal, maybe?
Ambiguous, but I will say, for clarity's sake, on the right track.
Okay. Or the, fucking... Fuck my brain.
Fuck my brain.
No, I just can't think. Shadowfell?
You'll have to examine.
Would that be investigation?
yeah, I'll let other people make checks.
So, I'm going to say this.
Or can I
once
perceive
again,
what's happening?
you may, no matter where you are, you may.
I mean, I'll go over there.
Are you going over to Saffron specifically?
Sure.
Okay.
Is
Again,
there a
where-
perceived threat for me to do that I was missing because
No.
my brain is slow? No, okay.
No. There's nothing currently in this room that screams threat, fight, scare.
Well, except for this lightning bolt that keeps happening. So
Yeah, I mean, it's relatively easily avoided, but yes.
wow, I really 26.
26. Okay. As you gaze upon this, there's something about it that looks familiar in the worst way.
Oh, good.
There's something about this machinery that just gives off a faintly, terrifyingly familiar aura. But you're currently unsure of how.
But it's not Shadowfell.
It's not Shadowfell.
Okay. So there's Shadowfell magic here. I guess that would be one way to, like, hurt or destroy Saloon is to just load the fucking moon up with cannonballs that are Shadowfell magic.
When every side of the moon is the dark side of the moon, Saloon has no power. Saffron says this as he's like, bah, 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 through one of the cannonballs, like.
Oh, you're actually touching one?
No, no, I guess not. You said touching it phases through it.
Yeah,
but I
you would
guess I
have to
be-
assume that we touched it to find that out.
Yeah, I know. I'm just busting your balls. Busting balls.
I don't think I will. No, I'll touch it with Mage Hand. I'll give it like a little push. Actually, yeah, I'll give it a Mage Hand.
I'll swat it
and
with Mage Hand.
knock I'll knock it off of the table or off of the conveyor belt.
As you reach out with your mage hand, just as the electrons, if you will, of the mage hand touch the cannonball, it just disappears. Destroyed on impact.
The hand?
The hand, correct.
Stafford doesn't look over. He just kind of says over his shoulder, Kev, don't touch these.
Fuck!
Cryotier, what are you doing?
I want to touch it.
Pooping a little bit.
They're not that cool. Don't touch them.
I wanted to see if I could determine what the stuff is that the cannonballs are going into. That's
Okay,
like
so
enchanting them or whatever.
for that, you would have to enter the center area. So for that, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw. The DC is not particularly high.
Okay.
Natural 1.
That is thankfully no. That is a
Imagine.
13.
13. You watch and you wait, and then after a set amount of time, you see the of this arcane blue lightning bolt jettison across between the two machines, and you step forward into the center area where you can see above you is a hopper that is currently taking in cannonballs from the left and then dropping them onto another conveyor belt, the one that wraps in a helix shape around the room, as there are varying machines around this, probably about 6 of them, that each time it goes, one goes into and then out of, which only takes about a second. One of these machines, they just start to like shift. There's just something about them that just is off each time, and it becomes progressively more noticeable as it goes down.
Okay. I'm trying to. Can I approach where it's going in and out to determine if I can?
You can stand.
Figure out what it is that's changing it.
Give me an Arcana check.
That is a 25.
Jesus Christ, you guys don't roll badly. Okay.
We only make skill checks with things we're good at.
Yeah, we roll to our strengths. That's why I'm just non-existent in this whole.
You gave me the
Jenny,
magic flower and then advantage on perception checks. What do you want from me?
I mean, it helps that I've got 5 skills I have proficiency in now. So.
Jenny, I'm coming to you next for the record.
Okay, well, I'm okay. I don't know.
In case
those are combat eyes. Those are combat eyes.
There's a table to investigate. Cough, cough, hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge,
I'll
nudge.
do that. Thank you. So, because I had an ADHD moment.
I'm right there with you. I'm doing my best to stay focused. So that's why I'm giving you a heads up, because I'm like, I get it. So,
don't worry, you guys are doing great. Worry not.
So, with a 25, you're examining this from where you are, and you feel. Imagine the smell of sulfur, but it's not sulfur. You recognize
eggs.
It's a fart.
You recognize this as a you've smelled this before recently, specifically whilst in the Shadowfell. But it's more than that. It's more than just Shadowfell energy.
Shadow fart energy.
Shadow fart energy. There's something about this that's just there's something more. With a 23 investigation.
There's something sweet and almost kind. I wish.
Fuck, hold on, I have to remember my train of thought.
Sounded like you were starting to say the song from Tangled.
It was from
Beauty
and the Beast.
For just a second.
No, it's the
Sea of Thieves, you said?
No, sorry. What? Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, my bad.
I don't know. I don't know if I heard
Sea
if I
of
said
Thieves.
if I said Sea of Thieves. I honestly don't know.
No, you probably didn't.
Nuts.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast.
Got
It's the
him.
song when she falls in love with him.
Yeah.
That's
There's
right.
something sweet but almost kind. And he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined. And now
Okay,
he's
sorry about that.
dear. And so unsure. Sorry.
Chowski,
We.
giving your vantage point
Yes.
as you step towards the center of the room with a 25 Arcana,
Mm-hmm.
you would see coming down through the ceiling a familiar-looking wire that glows with a blackish green before it goes into one of these machines, and you see a faint, like, almost pulsating glow of that exact color coming from within every time one of these cannonballs goes into that specific machine.
I'm trying to think. Would this wire, so to speak, would that be similar to the magical power cable things that were getting drained from that wizard to go into the
100%.
crystal? Oh, beautiful.
100%.
Great. All right, guys. Well, I think I figured it out. Remember the whole crystal power thing with the cable, that thing with the wizard guy sucked him dry, turned him into a husk?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that power, that's what's going into the cannonballs or coating the cannonballs. Is it a surface application or is it fundamentally changing it entirely?
You would have to find out.
Would I have seen the hands phase through the cannonballs?
It's not phasing through. It was destroyed entirely.
Oh, okay.
You, from where you're standing, you would have seen that, yes.
Jim!
Okay.
Jimothy, welcome.
All right, so it seems
muted.
like the
Sam, I want
energy
to like
that was
respond to
being
you saying I like the
taken
podcast a lot, but the
is now
words
being imbued
in my
into
head
the
are like,
cannonballs in some way, shape, or form.
What's up,
I
Jim?
can't tell based on I don't know how machines work. What are machines? Anyways,
If only you had an artificer.
Oi.
if only.
It's
Anyways,
okay.
don't touch
I'm kind
'em,
of like low energy right
'cause
now.
you're gonna get fucking
I'm
gonorrhenoed.
kind of emotionally exhausted.
But yeah, there's a chance we might.
Gonorrhenoed to.
Did you see when?
Yes, she was standing next to him.
Yeah, how the hand like destroyed.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, if you touch that, there's no coming back from
Well,
that. So
I
don't
wasn't
touch it.
going to touch it because it's Shadowfell energy, and that will probably like destroy my connection to Saloon. But
No, just added precaution.
well, yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna do it anyways. What I'm saying.
Severin walks forward towards
Yeah.
where Cryotear is.
I had like a
standing.
panic attack like an hour and a half ago, I
Mischief.
guess.
Ellie, never mischief. Sorry.
Yeah. He doesn't know mischief. He doesn't know who that is.
Yeah. My fault. Can you come here? I want you to look at this.
Sure. I come over. I look.
Firstly, give me. Yeah, fuck it. You know what? Screw it.
I'll probably detect it, whatever it is.
No, I was more saying the deck save, but fuck it right now. I'm too tired to care.
I dip, dodge, and dive. I'll do it for fun. I got a 17 on the die. Go on.
They point up to the same machine Cryotear is looking at and goes, "That looks weird. Can you tell me more about that?"
I look at the thing.
Give me Arcana, Investigation, or Perception, your pick, but you have to tell me which.
Perception. Is that really? Yeah. 30.
30. So you instantly recognize this wire coming from the ceiling as having been one of the ones that was coming off of the arcane battery in the main hall. Which means that it was charged via, as Cryoteer said, the energy of people who carry magic within them, and is being converted almost like an AC/DC adapter into
AC/DC?
shard. That's where that comes from. Almost to Shar's own energy.
So it's taking positive magical energy and converting it somehow into Shadowfell style energy?
At that point, with Cryoteer having said that,
Yeah, as
Mischief-
I'm explaining everything that you're saying, and then Cryoteer says that, sure.
I'm gonna say that you would know this enough, but I need you to give me a religion check.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those things. Hi, DM note. You would know what the players know, but say sometimes the players themselves don't know that they would know it. Jenny, I swear to God, I'm coming to you next. Promise.
I will be right back. It will be very quick.
Hold on. Were you telling him to roll or me?
You.
Me. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying to him.
No.
Okay.
You have to beat a 10.
23.
For the record. Yeah. Like, you know when you're taking a test and the right answer hits you like a ton of bricks?
Oh, yeah?
You have this moment of your eyes growing wide as the reality of what's going on in front of you latches on.
Yes, it does.
You recall from your knowledge and the studying of the twin goddesses that the reason why Shar is so widely despised is that in her pursuit of her pursuit of desire, what led her down the dark path was thinking that she could become a second Mistra, or at the time Mistral.
Okay.
And in doing so, created something antithetical, something perverse, something wrong, known as the Shadow Weave. Every matter.
Wait, hold on. She wants to become that or make that?
She made it,
Okay.
and now is the master of it. That's why she is so powerful. It is also why she is so widely hated. For every matter, there is antimatter. And when the two strike, they explode violently.
I see. I have that revelation and emotionally react way more than I am currently because I'm unable to physically do that with my face.
You would recognize that what's happening to these cannonballs is that they are being sent upon this conveyor belt where they are being charged with arcane potential, like potential energy.
Mm-hmm.
And when they become laden with this potential, that potential is just given enough of a drop of the Shadow Weave, enough to make them antithetical to the world around them. And if they are fired at the living embodiment of Shar's greatest enemy, it would be like kryptonite to Superman.
Forever kryptonite.
The cannonballs would do jack shit to the moon, but they would kill the goddess behind it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So with, absolute
dismay.
Passion and fury and, again, all of the things that I just physically do not have the ability to do with my physical body. Her eyes widen, and she aggressively and in accent and expressively states, we need to stop this right now, and explains everything that you just said about the energy.
At this point, Cryoteer's gonna speak up and go, because I'm imagining, based off of what you said, as far as the two energies colliding, and it's basically an antimatter weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, yes. Kev.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say that, but in character, so.
Yep. That's the vibe.
Richie.
While all this is happening, what are you doing?
I guess checking out that table.
Cool. On it, you see a spattering of schematics and a language you don't recognize.
Go real.
Well, most languages.
Most of them, yeah.
So, you would recognize Common. Being able to read it is another story.
Yeah. Okay. What's in the schematics?
You see...
How would a railgun be antimatter? I'm sorry if that's a reference to something. I'm just so dead
investigation
right
check
now.
to see, you can look at it, but I just want to know how much you comprehend it.
Very little.
I'm Googling it.
Sorry, I've got food.
How dare you?
Can't blame me.
Crazy.
Investigation, you said?
I have no idea. Yeah, where did railgun come from?
That's a 3.
Oh.
Oh no.
You see a drawing on the table in front of you of it looks like a large cannon. With
that tracks.
a bunch of
There are
numbers
Google
that
results
you can't
for that.
read.
Well, no, I can always read numbers.
Okay, fair enough. It says 75 feet tall by 30 feet around.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of other
There are
technical jargon written on it that you just don't understand.
Yeah, no. Words.
You don't know how
Measurements. got 'em.
relevant what you said is.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up the schematics.
I have a
They
random
seem
question
important.
for chat. Is
Okay.
anyone else having issues
Nestled
with
on
ad blockers on YouTube?
the table.
Like, has your ad blocker
You
paused but
also
still can't watch
see-
YouTube videos?
There's no investigation check needed for this. A wand.
Ooh.
As well as there is that bookshelf, if you will, of scrolls directly to your right.
Oh, I'm about to sift through that for sure. What's the wand?
Do you pick it up?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any open attunement slots?
I agree. That's why I
think
use an ad
so.
blocker,
Let
but
me check for sureties though.
currently I have my ad blockers blocked or paused
Um,
on YouTube and they don't fucking function.
I forget where attunement is.
It's under inventory, all the way at the bottom.
Oh,
You have one.
cool.
As you pick this up, you feel the storm inside you, like just kind of like
Move YouTube TV,
reach
so yeah,
up
you
your
pay for
arm and then commune with it as
Yep, I know, it's ridiculous.
the two things settle in perfect harmony for just a moment before you hear inside your mind, "Hello,
Hi.
you're a new one. Any idea where my owner is?"
I don't know who you are.
"Well, I'm the wand, dumbass."
Okay.
Must be nice, yeah.
What?
Wow.
Must be nice
There's
to
a-
pay for
there's
YouTube
a lot of
TV.
space in here. Echo, 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 echo.
I don't hear the echo.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
Pigman just being British.
Wow.
I did it.
Yeah, it's a predicament. Who's your owner?
Oh, I don't remember. But we need to find him.
Okay.
Will you help me?
Sure.
To nap zone today?
Excellent.
I need to take a nap.
I will lend you my power as long as you help me.
Stream is a hard out of
guy
11.
that you don't remember?
We're gonna
Yes,
raid Felper,
exactly.
and I'm gonna pass
That sounds
out.
rad, yeah.
We must find him. It's very important.
Okay. Like nothing?
Nothing else. That we can't do literally anything else. We need to find him.
Okay. I like puzzles.
Great.
Complete
So-
lie.
Go. What are you waiting for? We need to find him.
Well, we gotta, like, blow this place up first. You know, a little you help me, I help you type of situation, probably.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah.
I should unmute.
I have chicken nuggets.
I mean, I'll throw you into the other dimension. Or whatever the fuck's going on here. Persuasion. Hey, that is a 30.
The wand looks back at you. All right, I'll tell you what, Sonny. I will help you as soon as we're out of here, and after this place has been torched to the ground. You help me. We need to find him. It's very important.
No, it's at the top of my list. Well, past the killing and blowing up, but like after that, yeah, top list.
Wonderful.
We travel around. We'll find him.
Great. I think he was in the desert. That's the last thing I remember.
Where the fuck is the desert?
Oh no.
Yeah, we'll probably get there at some point. What do you?
Wonderful. We have to find him.
Okay. Are you here for a specific? Like, why are you in not the desert?
I don't remember.
Cool. Yeah, I think we'll get along. Let's go. Wait, what do you do? Wait, do you know what you do? Or do I figure out what you do?
I can tell you.
Oh, cool.
I can make your spells have an extra oomph.
I like oomph.
As well as I'm quite good at it. I'm particularly magical of myself. You could use me to cast your spells.
Cool.
I should.
Kev takes the hypothetical, the branch that he's had since like the beginning of the campaign, that technically he does channel his magic through, and just
I don't really
tosses
want
it
more milk and cookies, but
into
thank you.
the thing that's.
I do
like,
want a
making
nap.
electricity and
I
blowing
do want to
shit
go to
up.
bed.
We're gonna get back to that.
I'm just having such like a
Um,
hard mental time right now.
make a-
Jeez.
Dex check. Just a straight
Just-
dex check, no modifier. Or
It's something else I was thinking of, and I can't remember what it is.
Hold on, I gotta find my sheet again. 20. A natty gross 20.
okay.
I like
Hold
this
that thought
wand
for
guy.
Just a minute.
He's kind of fun.
As you commune back and forth with this wand, you examine it. It is the hilts of it is polished wood. The very end is polished wood with a single, like a bulbous ring of gold leaf reaching out into just. It almost looks like, imagine an ordinary stick had been just like given a once or twice over with a really high grit sandpaper and then given a nice coat of polish over that, but only once. So enough for it to have been polished, but not enough for it to be fully coated.
Okay.
This is a legendary sentient wand known as Valdmar.
Oh, bar. Okay.
It is +3 to both your saving, your spell save DC, as well as your spell attack.
Wow.
Has the innate property that you could cast any spell of up to 6th level completely for free once per day through it.
Oh shit.
6th level.
Even if you don't know it, or if it's not a
Even-
wizard spell or a sorcerer spell or anything.
No, it has to be on your spell list.
Okay.
Oh.
So it is essentially a second or another 6th level spell, unless you want to use it for some other. You just, for example, you could use 1 free disintegrate.
Okay, cool. Yes.
Once per long rest.
Or you said up to 6th level or 6th level plus?
Up to 6th level.
Okay.
As I have to get back to you on what spells I want it to innately have, but it's innately going to give you 2 spells.
Okay. Cool.
Would she
Very
only
cool.
be able to cast said spells with that wand?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm gonna call him Murmur.
I will be right back in your other bathroom.
I just love Mitchie being like, God, why are you guys so strong? And then keeps giving us this cool shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Mhm.
I'm not complaining.
I'm not either. It's just funny.
I DoorDashed myself nuggets because I was hungry.
I DoorDash myself butter chicken curry.
The McDonald's
like
is
just
half
now?
a mile from my house.
Oh my god.
Y'all got problems.
Look, man, I have to move my whole house. I am not buying food.
What do you mean you have to move your house?
I am moving in I have to take all of my finals and then move my whole house in 10 days, 8 days.
Oh, shit.
Oy.
I didn't realize you were, that close to,
Skedaddling.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't either until I left class today, and I'm like, oh shit, that was my last class ever.
Oh
So
my
I've got, my-
god.
Yeah, I've got my last day of internship.
Congrats. Holy crap.
Thank you. My last class forever, unless I decide to get my PhD, which I hope I don't ever want to.
Take your time on that.
Yeah.
So
But
where are you?
yeah.
Well, actually, you don't have to say. But I'm like, you're moving out of where you are now.
Well, I'm moving out to go do my externship. So, I'm moving back to my parents for, a month and a half. And then I'm moving again. But I'm not bringing any of my stuff. So, I've got to fit all of my shit into my Ford Focus. Which
Oh,
means
boy.
I have to go and throw out a bunch of stuff.
Sorry, I had to pee.
All good.
So, Jenny, don't let me forget, we did with Felper's throwing knives.
Oopie.
I need to give you 2 spells that is going to
Yeah.
innately give you.
I have it in my notes.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
I mean, I feel like... Oh, you made me do a dex check for my...
Right. With a 20, your inherent dexterity? Yeah, dexterity. As you flip it over your head, it kind of clangs
Sam, did I say you're
into
awesome
one
yet?
of the gears
I don't
that
think I
is
said that yet today.
keeping the conveyor belt going, and it just stops. As you just hear,
shit.
of the thing just, it's trying to turn, but it can't, so it's squeaking.
Oh. I mean, I feel like that's probably okay, right? Yeah.
Mindflayer, which campaign is this? Because this can't be the one that's been going
Yeah, I
on
think
for
it's all right.
all the years, right?
Else would do stuff.
The rest of you kind of watch as this thing starts to back up, but Kev, lastly, is there any? Do you want to check out that bookshelf before we move on?
Oh shit! Yes, I do. Yes.
Wait, that one's literally
Okay.
ending?
Due to the fact that you cannot read, this DC
ending,
is going to be
ending.
relatively high.
Ending.
You can do either an investigation or arcana check, your pick.
Both are 0.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have intelligence, so
proficient, at least one.
no, my proficiencies
Oh
are
my
all
god,
like
that's
deception,
insane.
intimidation,
Holy crap.
perception, persuasion, and sleight of hand and stealth.
Mm.
So I'm the sneaky talky bitch.
Sneaky talky.
So that's an 11.
You're scanning through this, and one scroll does catch your eye.
It's got good pictures.
It catches your eye as such because of a picture. It looks like a fireball.
I like that.
And you see at the top...
Mind Flare, what happens if they lose?
Your limited grasp of...
Do they have to try again
the
or die?
common language. Delayed... Fireball.
Delayed Firebale.
Well, Kev definitely knows the word A, so, or the letter A, so, you know, he sees a lot of A's.
He does. So you just see delayed.
Oh, so it's delayed fireball?
Yeah, it's one
Cool.
scroll of delayed fireball.
Cool. I snag it.
Okay.
Cool.
Going back to the rest of you. What are you all doing? Goodbye, Chowski. I'll miss you.
Is Kev like sounding the words out on the scroll aloud?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
really just,
It's just like Helen Kellering in the corner.
Is that why this game has
Okay.
taken so many years?
Okay,
Because you
real
keep,
talk for a
they
second.
keep like throwing new
I was
players at the
scrolling
same
through,
BBEG.
I think it was Instagram last night. And I saw for the first time in my life a picture of Helen Keller. She looks disturbingly like one of my exes.
Oh, word.
It's weird. Like,
You dated
no,
Helen
Rachel,
Keller?
Apparently. Like, I almost took a screenshot of it and sent it to her. I was like, this you?
It's okay.
Yeah,
She
bitch,
wouldn't know.
this you.
Bitch, that's Helen Keller.
Hold on, I'm thinking of Anne Frank. What does Helen Keller look like?
My ex.
You know what's crazy
At
is
least one.
she has no idea.
I'm still really good friends with that one, so I could have messaged her. Oh, wait. Oh, God.
Did you catch what he said?
Yeah, that went over my head for a second. Ooh, for a 3-minute ad break. That's insane. So, with that aside, what are the rest of you doing?
I think if as Kevin is struggling to sound out the word, just like loudly mumbling over on the other side of the room, Saffron will probably make his way over there and try and help him out, or also take a look at the bookcase once he realizes what's going on. The bookshelf, rather.
So we discovered what these cannonballs are being made into, but do we know how they're transporting? We said it's a teleport thing, or
No, if they're currently being dropped into a vat.
into a vat.
At the far side of the room where Saffron is, so you'd be next to him currently.
Yes.
You are welcome to investigate to see if you can find out.
Sure. 14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Peering down into this vat, you can see that it's currently closed and covered, but peeking sort of like through the spheres of the cannonballs as they pack up, you can see that there is a trap door that drops down. Where that goes from there, you don't know.
So, I'm sorry. It drops down. I'm sorry. It just literally went through my brain.
If it makes you feel any better, same. Basically, that trapdoor down. From there, you don't know.
Okay.
struggling to keep my eyes open. I'm going to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, right.
My panic attack has increased again, so we're all just vibing.
We're doing our best.
We're doing our best. It literally sucks. I'm thinking of, is there a way to hold the vat open? Like, can I try and go in there and see?
You would have to find a way to move the cannonballs in the way. Because you of all people would recognize that touching one of them would be of great pain, to say the least.
Yeah. Well, are they dropping like constantly, or is it like once every...
There's the vat, the trap door to this vat is currently closed and has been closed since you guys got in here. The vat is currently filling up, or at least it was until Kev stopped the conveyor belt.
Okay, so then they should not be dropping in anymore. Yeah.
Correct, they are not.
Okay, so then they are not going into the vat, so the vat is clear. We would just need to open the trap door and...
There are still cannonballs in the vat. There's probably about 50 of them, in fact. They're not going anywhere at this moment in time.
Yeah, I mean, I was literally thinking of, like, drop a rope in and just, like, hang onto the rope.
So it's not big enough to... Like, it's big enough that if a person climbed in it, it would be like a bathtub.
Okay.
It's not huge. It's just...
Oh, okay. Understood.
It probably can support about 100 small iron cannonballs and maybe 2 full-sized people.
This isn't a vat. This is a bathtub.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this isn't even a vat. Hi.
Your nails?
Oh, I was. I'm streaming. Sorry, keep mute that real quick.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm good to call the session there if you
That's all right. Yeah.
I think we all are kind of just completely out of it. And
Yes.
It might be dicey on whether I can be there next week.
I was about to say next week is ambiguous for me as well because
no, I will be here next week.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys know that next week is a little dicey for me because next week is our hell week.
Oh.
But I should be okay. I will go out of my way to be okay.
Cool.
Okay.
For it. Okay. I will also hopefully not be nearly as emotionally drained as I am this week.
Yeah.
Same. I mean, the next week is the last weekend before Thanksgiving, which is the following Thursday, and
and obviously we're not playing on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
That goes without saying.
Yeah.
It won't be moved yet. I think
I'm thankful for you.
Sam, you're the best. Sam said great job tonight, everyone. Like we aren't all just all like the.
It's okay.
I'm kind of the mindset that right now forcing it isn't going to make anything any better, especially considering I wanted to end in 20 minutes anyway.
Yeah, I hear
That's
that.
what I was gonna say.
Fair.
I have to run because there's an issue with my dog, I guess.
Okay.
So to figure that out, Felber, are you streaming still, or are you gonna get off?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're rating you.
Be a streamy boy.
You know what it is.
Okay. LOL. For the sake of just getting this done, yep, we're just gonna go and raid Felper. You can see Moochie below me. That's kind of funny. I apologize for just being so off. I literally don't know why I am having so much anxiety right now, but it is happening. It is real. We chilling with the Felper. Heck yeah, you guys are chilling with the Felper. I will be back tomorrow night with some maybe we'll do Dead by Daylight just to mix it up. Maybe we'll do some Song of Horror to try and finish that up. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm just gonna be careful. I know we have to do the Outlast game. I have to figure out where I have it because I actually don't know where I have it right now. But we'll see because I'm having these weird anxiety spikes right now and I don't really know what to do with them. So yeah, I have to take care of Wallace, who's having an issue. But I will see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you for hanging out. You guys are the best for hanging out, even in these low energy streams. You guys are fucking great. Thanks for the stream. Get all the rest needed. Oh, I will. Don't worry. You guys are fucking awesome. All right, let's do this raid. Lurk it up. Feel the vibe. The raid is happening. Felper's gonna do something that's gonna be fucking cool. So enjoy. All right, here we go, team. Peace out, everyone. Bye.